Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades. And let's dive into some GME analysis here. We actually had a nice little update today, up 3.68% in GameStop, and we actually made a new high. And like I was talking about, we broke this short-term downsloping trend line. So this move is going so far, according to plan. In the shorter, time frames, sorry, the smaller time frames, we essentially have what we have going on here is essentially a 1-2 setup, right? 1-2, 1-2, and you have another 1-2 here. And to me, this looks like it's getting ready for an explosive move higher, right? I think we're gonna get a big move up, but this may not be GME or sorry GameStop related. This might be about the stock market related because tomorrow's PCE data. And what I can make out of it so far is when I was looking at the IWM, because to me the IWM and GameStop trade in a very similar fashion, right? 1-2 1-2 setups, and we're starting to get that breakout, right? We need to break this high, obviously, right? We need to take out these highs, but the fact that we're already starting to go up at the close and we're going up in the overnight markets as well, it kind of tells me that maybe we are going to get good news tomorrow on PCE, but I could be wrong. So just always take that into account and don't always think that I'm always right all the time. I can be wrong, and if I am, then I guess we're going to stop out on GME. But so far, I think everything is set up for a big move higher. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm still in my position, so it looks like holding paid off, obviously, and we're up nicely on that position that we entered right around here. So we're up nice 3%, but it's a good portion of the portfolio. Um, and I think someone was asking. Let me see here. I read all the comments, guys. I always read about the comments. So let's see here. Some GameStop questions. Okay, someone said I convinced my friend to put an extra $40 into the original trade. Fingers crossed. So okay, I guess someone's averaging down. And he said, please give me your honest opinion on where you think a good close option number would be. So I didn't take any option play. So I do options inside my Discord, but I don't do, like you can see here, like when I played my options here, right? We book some losses all the time and wins. Today or actually yeah, today we booked some a 91 percenter on Google, but I took a loss on a meta day trade, right? And I bought a couple calls here, but the calls on GameStop are really expensive. You're paying a shit ton of premium sometimes, and sometimes you do get big rewards out of it, right? But for me, like if I were to play an option on GameStop, I would buy it on a down day and I would swing it, right? I wouldn't buy them on the up days because if you look at the up days, the premiums go up like crazy and everyone is buying calls, right? Because everyone's kind of buying calls on that momentum trade on GameStop. So if it were for me personally, I'd buy them on a down day with well, like obviously because they go down in value, but also kind of premiums kind of get better. But at the same time, I'd buy not too far out of the money with some good time on the clock, right? Don't think it like don't play like the weekly options. Like we may what if this week is not the pump? You're so time constrained, you may lose a lot of premiums by doing that. But anyways, so that's what I would do. So let me continue here. Let's take a look at GameStop on Market Cipher and Wave Edge. So right now, weekly hasn't changed. The daily has really good news for GameStop. So daily, you have a green dot here, and you got green money flow increasing. The momentum wave is curling in, right? And you confirm that green dot. So to me, this signals that the low is possibly already in. And then on the 4-hour time frame, you also have a green dot confirmation at the low down here, and you're still seeing momentum come up. Red money flow, it's kind of inching down. VWAP is very extended, so maybe you'll get a big pump up and you'll erase this red money flow. But let's take a look at the smaller time frames. It'll paint a bit better picture for us. So the 1 hour isn't looking that great right now. Although the EMA ribbons have flipped, you still got red money flow, and now you're confirming some red dots here at the highs. Let's take a look at some even smaller time frames, right? So 24 minute is what I like to track as well. Okay, so momentum is starting to shift back up towards the upside. You can see the trend is it's trying to break this moving average here, but right now we need to see green money flow come back in a very dramatic fashion. The 12-minute looks great actually. 12-minute looks like this was a dip buy at the close and getting ready for a big rally at the open tomorrow, but we'll see what PCE does. Don't mark my words like, "Oh, he said it was a big buy. I'm going to buy the market open," and we gap down. So I mean, I'm just in my position and I'm sitting pretty and I'm being patient with it, and that's really what you got to do. Okay, so let's take a look at smart money buying. So they bought here, and we've seen them buy the dips before, and then big rallies ensue. But right now, nothing's really happening. We're just chopping sideways, and I don't really see anything here. So I mean, the dip buys were at $23 to $24. Now we're at 25. I guess it's a little bit higher, and you can still buy. But I think we're gonna go much higher. And once we break these highs, that's when the real move is gonna start. So. This is the count that I have here. We got a nice 1-2-1-2 setup, and we're set to go higher. Same thing for AMC. AMC looks like it struck a low here, and you erased divergence, by the way, when you took out this low, which is pretty remarkable that we broke the low, and then we saw instant buyers step in. We saw buyers step in immediately, and then the shorts are probably closing in a panic. So, I mean, we'll see how everything plays out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm bullish GameStop and I'm bullish the small caps and this market. I think we got higher to go. I don't think it's time to be bearish yet. And they're most likely gonna cut rates even though inflation's going up. They did it in Canada. Obviously the wrong policy decision, but it's the politically correct one, right? To get it's an election year, so I mean I'm not gonna get too into that here, but anyways, you guys get the picture. So hopefully we go up tomorrow and we get some more upside. $30 to $40 is my short-term target, and then after that, I'm still going to be holding all the way probably to 120, and I really think we're going to be going up here in the coming months. So you just got to be patient with it, and when the pumps come and everyone asks when should I buy, well, I've been talking about it for the last week and a half, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't even know how many videos I've made about GameStop. Okay, so that's basically it. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Let's see what the market gives us tomorrow. Peace.